Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Sumie Learns Chinese. 大家好，欢迎来到我的频道 Sumie 学中文。Today we're gonna learn more vocabulary from new HSK Band 3. 大家好，今天我们将会学习更多有关新 HSK 第3等级的词汇。But in this episode, we're gonna learn the vocabulary from new HSK vocabulary list with detailed explanation. For example, how to make the sentence, what is the different pronunciation, what is the different sentence making, how do we use it in our daily life. 那在这个影片里面呢，在接下来的影片，其实我们会重点的去学一些词汇，然后呢会有一些详细的讲解，比方说该如何造句，字词的意思，它有没有多音字，有没有多音词等等，我们都会在这个影片里面介绍。So it is a slightly different from the previous, the full episode with the full vocabulary list from Band 3. Okay, I really hope that you can benefit a lot and go deeply into every single character from this episode. So there's no further saying. Let's check it out. Hi guys, today this episode is new HSK Band 3 for advanced beginners, and it is episode 10. So if you're interested in the Band 3 vocabulary, don't hesitate to check out the Band 3 vocabulary list. We have a playlist for all the Band 3 learners, okay? So are you ready? If you're ready, so let's get it started. So before we go deeply into the vocabulary, we better have a brief idea about what Chinese characters we're going to learn today. Today, we're going to learn four phrases, phrases, which are started with the English letter B, but in Chinese, it is 波, okay, it is not pronounced as B, but in Chinese, the pinyin, which is 波, okay. So the first one is 表现, performance or behave. Number two, 表演, perform, performance or show. Number three, 病, also. The last one, 并且 and or also as well. So now let's learn more usage of each character. The first one, 表现. Okay, let's read it together. 表现 Okay, what is 表现? 表现, which is performance, okay, or you behave. So before we get into the meaning, let's learn how to write these characters. Okay, so let's learn 表 first. Let's write 表 first. So are you ready? So are you ready, or get your pencil, your finger ready with Sumi? So don't hesitate to write it down when I'm teaching, because if you don't practice with your hand, if you don't write the characters with your pen, you will forget, and then you won't know how to write this character in the future. So remember to write it down. Don't hesitate to write it down. Don't hesitate to write it down, okay? Okay, so let's write the 表 first. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 来，再来一次 ，one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Remember, there is a kind reminder. It is like number 3, right? It's like the 3 in Chinese character. But we shouldn't write it like 1, 2, 3, and then stroke. That is wrong. Okay. Even though you look like the same, but the order of writing the stroke is wrong, is different. So we can't write it in this way. we should write it like one shorter, and then a line, and a vertical line, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is horizontal line, sorry. Okay, so 这个呢要记得 we have to write the characters in the correct order. So I hope you still remember, Sumie learners. Do you still remember what is the rule when we are writing the Chinese character? From which direction to which direction? Do you still remember it? Okay, I will give you 3 seconds to think about it. Okay, 3 seconds. So, just you remember, we have to write the character from the top to the bottom, or from the top to the bottom, or from where? From where? From the right or to the left? Just you remember, from left to the right. Okay, remember this order. Don't mix it up. Don't mix it up. Okay, so for example, now in this case, we'll learn how to write the character from the top to the bottom, right? So now it is another case which we have to write the character from the left to right. It is 线。我们刚刚学习了如何把词汇从上面写到下面。那么现在的这个顺序呢，就是从左边写到右边。OK，所以怎么写呢？我们一起来学习，一起来写一写。首先1、2，同样的竖了之后呢，再一个提上去，然后1、2、3、4，发现了吗？是从左到右。It is from left to right. Okay, so it is 线。线呢, it has different meanings. If we use it, singly without combined or come with any other phrases, 线 actually it is appear, showed up. Okay, 线. Or if you combined with 在, 现在, that means right now. So it is, this how amazing Chinese character is, because it will has different meanings when it comes with different phrases, different characters. Then they will have different meanings. So in Chinese, when you are learning Chinese, whenever you see a character, you have to think about it. What character it comes from or comes with? Does it have different meanings? What is the form? Is it noun, adverb, or adjective? Because different forms of the character, they also share different meanings. So it is what we have to pay attention to. Okay, 现在的在 is like this. Okay, so let's write 现在 one more time. Okay, 现在的现. Okay, this should be 1、2、3、4、5、6. Remember, no take. 7 and then take 现. Okay, so let's write it one more time with 表现 performance. Okay, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8. Well done. We finished practicing the writing the 表现 writing 表现 in our lesson. If you are still not really familiar with writing the Chinese character, no worry, because at least you tried, you've already made the first step. I believe in the future you will know how to master and how to write 表现 perfectly. Okay, so now it's turn for us to learn what is the usage of 表现. 表现 is performance or behave. For example, he behaved well in the lesson. 他 he 在 in at on 在课堂上 lesson in the lesson 的表现 in this case is a noun. It's a noun. So it is the behavior. Okay, behavior or behave. 很棒 well done, excellent, fantastic. Okay, so 他在课堂上的表现 很棒。来，一起读一次。他在课堂上的表现很棒。Faster，他在课堂上的表现很棒。He behaved well in the lesson. Okay，表现。When you want to say some people they do something really good, no matter, for example, maybe your husband or your wife suddenly suddenly bought you a bunch of flowers or make the dinners for you, and you will say, "Wow, you behave so well." Then you may say, 你今天的表现真不错。你今天的表现真不错。But also we will use 表现or we apply 表现 in your stuff, to your stuff or to your kid, to your kid. For example, if your kid today help you to clean the house, and then he say good morning to everyone, being so civilized. Sometimes the kids shout all the time, right? Anywhere, anytime. But today they behaved well, they're quiet, they're polite, and they're helpful. In that case, you may say, 你表现的真棒，你表现的真棒。or 你表现的很棒，你表现的很棒。OK，so 刚刚呢，苏敏就讲了，你可以运用表现去表扬一些小孩。So in that case, I have told you guys we may use 表现 to give the compliments to the kids. OK，表现，表现。OK，let's read it one more time. 他在课堂上的表现很棒。He behaved well in the lesson. 表现，表现。我也可以说 I can also say, Sumie learners, I can tell you are very hardworking. You were trying to speak the Chinese after Sumie. And also, you are writing the Chinese character, in front of the screen. Well done, Sumie learners. 表现得很棒。Sumie learners, 你们表现得很棒。Or 你们的表现，你们的表现 which is I will use 表现 as a noun. 你们的表现很棒。Or I can use 表现 as a verb, which is 你们表现的真棒。你们表现的真棒。They are the same. They are the same. That means you behave well, perform well, and your attitude or anything is well done. That is 表现。表现。So the second one we're gonna learn today is 表演。表演。We've already learned how to write 表 in the previous slide. So now we're gonna learn how to write 演。Do you still remember the order of writing the Chinese character? The first rule is writing from the top to the bottom. What is the second rule? Do you still remember? If you know, don't hesitate to write down, comment below, and let me know that we may have a wonderful communication about the Chinese language. Or you can show me with your finger from left to right or right to left. Ding ding, it is from left to right. 从左到右. So now let's write it together. It is 1, 2, and then the tick. No, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1 and 2. 眼. So let's write it one more time. Get your finger ready. Get your fingers ready and get your stationery ready. Let's write it. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It is 14 strokes. 演. So when you say 演, it is perform. So let's write 表演 together. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5、6、7、8。眼 is 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、11、12、13、14。Remember, it is not crossed. It is not crossed. Okay. 表演，表演. So now it's time for us to learn the usage of 表演. 表演 perform or show. You may say, this show is awesome. 这出表演很棒. This, which is 这出 is the measure word of show. 这出表演 or the measure word of the movie. Okay? 这出表演很棒 fantastic, awesome, excellent. Okay? 这出表演很棒这出表演很棒 That means maybe you need to have you have to dance and the first reading and then we will say, wow, you dance well. And then instead of saying you dance well, and we will say your performance is awesome, then we may say your show is awesome. 你的表演很棒，你的表演很棒，你的表演很棒。表演，表演。In this case, it is 这出表演很棒，这出表演很棒。Okay, when you pronounce the character, there is something I have to remind you because you can see no matter 表 or 演, when you read it singly, they are both of them are pronounced in the third tone. So when two characters share the third tone, there is some changes. Okay, it is the root of the third tone. Okay, the changes of the third tone. So how do we change it? If two of them are the third tone, then the first one will change it to the second tone when we are reading aloud. So it is 标表演 the second tone 表演 not 表演 That's so weird. It should be the first one is the second tone when you are reading, when you read it out. But when you are writing the pinyin, it's still the third tone. But when you're reading it, you have to change the third tone to the second tone, especially the first one with the third tone. Okay, so it is 表演 Okay, 这出表演很棒，这出表演很棒。Okay, so now there, Sumie, is a question I want to ask you guys. Okay, Sumie, 表演 is performance or perform or show. 表现 is also performance. Then what is the difference between these two phrases? What is the difference? Do you know? If you can tell, if you know the answer, don't hesitate to let me know to comment below. Okay, actually, they have slightly different. 表演 is for show. It's for show. Remember, it is not how you behave. No, if you say, okay, in this case, if your kid, okay, say, oh no, your kid, maybe your partner, okay, your life partner, okay, accidentally, okay, changed, okay, she or he clean, tidy up the room and then prepare a nice dinner to you, and then you say, 你表演得很棒. That means you just try to behave, try to pretend you were acting like you are very maybe a wife or a husband material. You are just pretend, just like the show. Okay, you are pretending you are a good wife, you're a good husband. So you are 表演, you are showing, you are acting. So in this case, it is negative because it is a show. But when you're talking about the people are doing something on the stage, performing, giving a show, it is 表演. So the difference is 表演 is more related to the show. 表现 is about your behavior. Okay, so do you know the difference between 表演 and 表现? So do you know that? I hope you can get it. If you still have some question or you don't really know, don't hesitate to let me know. Don't hesitate to let me know. The more question you ask, the faster you can learn, the faster you can master Chinese language. Do you know that? Okay, the third one is 病. 病. Okay, so let's write 病 together. 病, okay. It is 1, 2. The lower part is 开心的开. So it is, okay, I'm gonna show you. 开心的开, happy, okay. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, that is so amazing. If you separate the character into different parts, actually they can form it can, it is combined with different form. Or in one character, you can see, oh, it can be like A, it can be B, it can be C. You just combine A, B, C together, and then a new character is formed. So I think it is the amazement of learning Chinese. So I really hope that you can also get the excitement or be amazed by learning the Chinese. Okay, if you can get the enjoyment learning the Chinese, can find the beauty of the Chinese, then it's amazing. I think that's the reason why you are learning Chinese right now with Sumie, right? Okay, 病. Okay, so let's write one more time with 病. Okay, it is 1、2、3、4、5、6。病. Do you know what is the meaning of 病? Which is and or also. Okay, so now let's learn the usage of 病. Okay, so in this case, it is a little bit different, slightly different from the meaning also. Okay, it should be rather, compare rather is not that. Okay, something like that. Check out the example. Okay, 10年时间并不算长。10年并不算长。10 years isn't a long time. 10 years. 时间 time, 10 years time. 并不算长，不算长 is not long, it's not a long time. 并 that means 并不算长 which is like is compared to 12 years, 200 years, it's not that long. So it have a slightly, the meaning is like 并不算 rather like slightly something like that. 10年时间并不算长 okay. For example, okay, I want to give you another example. If you want to, okay, so if you want to say, wow, Amy is amazing. Amy is so beautiful. She's gorgeous. Okay, so you share your opinion to maybe Amber. Okay, maybe Amber doesn't think Amy is beautiful or she doesn't like Amy. So maybe she will say, okay, 她并不算漂亮。她并不算漂亮。He's not that beautiful, okay? I won't say she's ugly, but I'll just say she's not that beautiful. She's not that pretty. 她并不好看，她并不太漂亮，她并不漂亮。并 okay? 并 is a very tricky character. Okay, so in the future, if we come with this character, I'm gonna show you it has a lot of possibilities. Okay, have a lot of combination in different sentences. In different sentences, they will have different meanings and it will have different usages. That is, it's very difficult. 并 okay, 并 and also 并 has another meaning. It's like combine, okay. But in this case, it is like also, for example, 10年时间. Oh, I'll give you another example. Maybe some people would think learning Chinese is very difficult. Then you may say, it is not difficult. 它不难。学习中文不难。Learning Chinese is not difficult. But you may say learning difficult is not that difficult. Do you know learning Chinese is not that difficult? Then in Chinese you may say 学习中文并不难。学习中文并不难。Learning Chinese is not that difficult. So do you get the meaning? Do you get the meaning? You know, sometimes when you are learning Chinese, It is very hard. No matter, I think no matter it's English, Chinese, or Arabic, okay? If you're learning a language, sometimes it is quite hard to translate to another language perfectly. They will have something which you cannot translate, so cannot be translated. So I hope that I can tell you guys, okay, try to explain more to you guys. But if you still don't understand, please let me know. I will try to give you more example. Maybe it is not exactly the same, but I hope you guys can get the feelings. For example, she's not pretty. 她不漂亮。她不漂亮. She's not pretty. But you will sometimes when you say English, you will say she's not that pretty. What about that? What is the meaning of that? Sometimes it's quite hard to explain, right? So it is exactly what is happening in Chinese. In this case, 她并不漂亮. She's not that beautiful. Okay. Almost the same. Okay. I hope you guys can get the sense, okay, about how to use 并 in this situation. Okay. Okay, the last one is 并且. So 并且 is totally different from 并, okay? When you're using it, you can't say that it's not that beautiful. 她并不漂亮. In this case, we can't say她并且不漂亮. No. In this case, 并且 is also for sure. 并且 is also or and for sure. We have already learned 并, so let's learn 且. How do we learn 且? It is 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one should be super long. Dun dun. Okay, longer. Okay, let's read it one more time. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 且来解读一次，并且。Okay, so let's write 并且 together. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 并且. So let's learn the usage of 并且. Also, okay, I trust him and will not suspect him forever. Okay, 我相信他，I 相信 trust 他 him. Okay, in this case, okay, you can see in Chinese 这个他是男孩子，他 is he. Okay, 我相信他 I trust him and 并且 and also. Okay, it is for sure to be translated as and or also. Okay, 并且永远不会怀疑他。I will not have any doubt on him. Okay, 我永远不会怀疑他。Okay, let's read it one more time. 我相信他 and 并且永远不会怀疑他，并且永远不会怀疑他，永远 forever 不会 will not 怀疑 doubt or have suspect. It is the verb. It is a verb. 他 is him. 永远不会怀疑他. You will not suspect him forever. Okay. So let's read this sentence together. Okay. 我相信他，并且永远不会怀疑他。Okay, if your friends or your family say something like that to you, I think that's super touching. Okay, that is very, very touching because it's like the commitment and they trust you so much. So that is so good to hear it. Okay, when we use it, I want to give you another example to help you to have more foundation. Okay, to have a strong feelings or a strong memory about how to use 并且. Okay, if I want to say she is hardworking and also beautiful, what should I say in Chinese? She is hardworking. Hardworking is 勤劳. Beautiful or pretty is 漂亮. Then what should we say in Chinese? Use 并且. Do you know it? Then it should be 他很勤劳，逗号，comma，并且很漂亮，很漂亮。她很勤劳，并且很漂亮。She's hardworking and also pretty. Okay, 并且 is and also. Okay. So today we have learned 4 phrases from new HSK Band 3. So let's do the summary. Let's learn what we have learned and what we can use to apply all these phrases into our daily life. Okay, so let's do the summary together. Okay, first one, 表现, behave. Number 2, 表演, show. Number 3, 病 is kind of like that, okay? Or maybe also. 4, 并且, that is and also. So it is almost the end of our lesson. Before the end, I would like to ask you a question as our quiz of the lesson today, which is, do you know what is the difference between 并且 and 并? Do you know what is the difference between 并且 and 并? If you know the answer, don't hesitate to comment below. I'm gonna check if you're correct or not. Or maybe you can have some amazing answer which can inspire other learners. Today we have learned 4 phrases from new HSK Band 3, and I hope that you can benefit a lot and can apply using this amazing useful phrases in our daily lives. Okay, if you enjoy watching my videos, don't hesitate to like and subscribe my channel, and also share my videos to your friends who are interested in learning Mandarin Chinese and want to know how to write the single character perfectly. Okay, so moreover, don't forget to follow my Instagram, Sumie Learns Chinese. We are gonna communicate more in Chinese, and we would like to share our daily life with pinyin and with more authentic Chinese expression. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.